Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is a mutual one. Men learn as they teach. Seneca. Have you ever found yourself in the company of someone whose presence seems to drain the color from the world around you? Or perhaps noticed how certain individuals can lead you into a quicksand of negativity, from which it's hard to extricate yourself? It's a curious phenomenon, how some characters can dim the vibrant hues of our existence into monochrome. This video is an expedition into the art of discernment, drawing from the profound well of Stoic philosophy to navigate the social maze of life. We're about to identify the 8 types of people that the Stoics, through the eyes of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, might warn us to approach with caution, if not outright avoid, to preserve the sanctity of our inner citadel. With each turn of the page, we will unravel the threads of wisdom that teach us not just whom to help, but also whom to hold at arm's length, all while maintaining the Stoic virtues of kindness and empathy. This is not just an exploration, but a revelation of how to protect our peace, foster our growth, and keep our life's canvas vibrant and vivacious. So, I invite you to lean in, to engage with an open mind and a willing heart as we embark on this journey of social wisdom, where the ability to say no is just as important as the generosity to say yes. Let us begin. Lesson 1. The Volatile Aggressor. Stoic Philosophy. Marcus Aurelius counseled the importance of maintaining inner peace and avoiding the contagion of others' turmoil. The volatile aggressor, prone to outbursts and conflict, is antithetical to the Stoic pursuit of serenity. Interactions with such individuals can be fraught with tension and may disturb one's own equanimity. The Stoics taught that we have the power to choose our reactions and that it is within our capacity to remain undisturbed by external discord. However, they also recognize the practicality of distancing oneself from sources of constant strife when possible. Further modern application. In today's interconnected world, it's essential to recognize and set boundaries with those who exhibit aggressive tendencies. This can involve reducing contact, seeking mediation in conflicts, or in certain cases, choosing to walk away from relationships that are harmful to one's mental health. Developing conflict resolution skills and assertive communication can help in dealing with aggressive individuals. It's important to address issues directly, but respectfully, without escalating the aggression. However, complete avoidance of all aggressive individuals can sometimes deprive them of opportunities for growth and reconciliation. While protecting your peace is paramount, consider situations where guidance and support might lead to positive changes in their behavior. Lesson 2. The Chronic Complainer. Stoic Philosophy. Stoicism emphasizes the value of acceptance and the futility of lamenting situations beyond our control. The chronic complainer, who fixates on grievances without striving for change, embodies the opposite of this principle and can draw others into a cycle of negativity. Epictetus would likely advise us to demonstrate compassion while encouraging a shift in perspective toward action and acceptance. It is through our example that we can best assist a chronic complainer in finding a more productive path. Modern application. In dealing with chronic complainers, it's beneficial to steer conversations toward solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Encourage positive outlooks and actions, and share strategies for coping with adversity. When necessary, distance yourself to preserve your own mental well-being. This might mean changing the subject, limiting the time spent together, or in some cases, removing yourself from their company. Be cautious, however, not to dismiss the genuine grievances of others prematurely. Sometimes what appears as complaining may be a call for help or support. It's crucial to listen and evaluate before deciding to distance oneself. Lesson 3. The Unrepentant User. Stoic Philosophy. The Stoics believed in mutual support and the importance of relationships built on reciprocal respect. An unrepentant user, who takes without giving back, disrupts the balance of a healthy relationship and may use manipulation or guilt to their advantage. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus would likely encourage us to seek virtue in our associations and to be wary of those who see relationships merely as transactions for their gain. First, regarding modern application. It's crucial in modern society to identify and protect oneself from such individuals. This protection involves setting clear boundaries and being mindful of the balance in give and take within relationships. Being assertive in communicating expectations and being willing to say no when necessary can prevent the user from exploiting one's kindness and generosity. Yet, in distancing oneself from users, it's important to ensure that we don't become cynical or close ourselves off from genuine relationships. Not everyone who needs help is a user, and discernment is key in distinguishing between the two. Lesson 4. The Pessimistic Skeptic. Stoic Philosophy. Stoic philosophy values the role of reasoned optimism and the belief that we can progress toward virtue and wisdom. The pessimistic skeptic, however, rejects improvement and may dampen the spirits of those around them with their doubt and negativity. A Stoic approach would involve attempting to reason with the skeptic, providing a perspective that balances caution with hope and action. It is not about blind positivity, but about a grounded optimism that acknowledges the potential for growth and learning. First, modern application. In contemporary life, it is beneficial to engage with skeptics in discussions that challenge their views constructively. Presenting evidence of positive outcomes and the value of a hopeful outlook can sometimes inspire a change in perspective. However, if the skeptic's influence becomes too detrimental to one's own outlook, it may become necessary to limit interactions with them. Surrounding oneself with a variety of perspectives, including more optimistic viewpoints, can provide a more balanced environment. Still, care must be taken not to dismiss skepticism entirely, as it can be a valuable tool for critical thinking. The key is to find a balance that allows for healthy skepticism without falling into the trap of debilitating pessimism. Lesson 5. The Envious Competitor. Stoic Philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to focus on self-improvement rather than comparison with others. The envious competitor, who constantly measures their success against that of others, can foster a toxic environment of jealousy and rivalry, which is antithetical to Stoic values of community and personal virtue. The Stoics would advise us to compete only with our past selves, striving for personal excellence without succumbing to envy. They believe that true progress comes from within and that we should rejoice in the successes of others as much as our own. Lesson 6. The Drama Magnate. Stoic Philosophy. Stoics sought tranquility of mind and believed in not letting external chaos disrupt their inner peace. The drama magnate thrives on turmoil and can draw others into their vortex of drama, which is disruptive to one's serenity and focus. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus would likely counsel us to approach such individuals with equanimity, recognizing that we have the power to choose not to engage with the drama that does not concern us directly. First, modern application. In practical terms, this means setting boundaries with those who seem to be surrounded by constant drama. It involves consciously choosing not to get involved in unnecessary conflicts or gossip, preserving our mental space for more constructive endeavors. This can also mean learning to navigate conversations in a way that steers away from dramatic topics and toward more positive and productive discussions. When drama arises, we can choose to respond with calmness and rationality rather than emotion. However, it's important to differentiate between those who genuinely seek help to escape their problematic situations and those who perpetuate drama for its own sake. Offering compassion without getting entangled in the chaos is a delicate but necessary balance. Lesson 7. The Pessimistic Victim. The Stoic Philosophy. The Stoic philosophy encourages taking responsibility for our actions and responses to life's challenges. The pessimistic victim, however, is characterized by a perpetual sense of helplessness and a tendency to blame external circumstances for their unhappiness. Engaging with individuals who refuse to take responsibility for their own lives can be draining and may lead us away from Stoic ideals of empowerment and self-reliance. The Stoics would advise us to model self-efficacy and provide support, but not to the extent that it enables a victim mentality. First, a modern application. Modern solutions include encouraging individuals to seek professional help where needed, and to engage in self-help practices that promote agency and personal strength. This might include recommending resources or sharing techniques that encourage proactive problem-solving. It's also beneficial to practice empathetic listening while gently guiding the conversation towards potential solutions, thereby empowering the individual to take action. Yet, we must take care not to become dismissive of the genuine struggles others face. It's crucial to offer empathy and validate feelings, while also encouraging a shift towards empowerment. Lesson 8. The Short-Sighted Hedonist. Stoic Philosophy. While the Stoics did not denounce pleasure, they warned against allowing hedonistic pursuits to overshadow our long-term well-being and virtue. The short-sighted hedonist is often in pursuit of immediate gratification at the expense of future happiness and fulfillment. Constantly seeking pleasure without regard for the consequences can lead to a life that is, paradoxically, less fulfilling. The Stoics would encourage us to find joy in moderation and to consider the long-term effects of our actions on our happiness. Modern application. In our lives, this can translate to practicing moderation in all things and making decisions that account for future well-being, not just present enjoyment. This might mean choosing healthier lifestyle options or engaging in activities that, while not immediately gratifying, lead to lasting contentment. It's also important to cultivate hobbies and interests that provide deep satisfaction and contribute to our personal growth, rather than those that offer only fleeting pleasure. However, completely shunning all forms of pleasure can lead to an ascetic lifestyle that may not be sustainable or desirable. The key is to enjoy life's pleasures while maintaining a disciplined approach to ensure they enhance, rather than detract from our overall quality of life. As we draw the final strokes on this intricate portrait of social wisdom, I offer my heartfelt thanks for your thoughtful engagement. Together, we have navigated the complex waters of interpersonal relationships, guided by the steady hands of Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, and illuminated by the light of contemporary understanding. We have ventured through the realm of human interaction, identifying those archetypes that challenge our tranquility and impede our path to a flourishing life. From the volatile aggressor to the unrepentant user, the drama magnate to the pessimistic victim, and the short-sighted hedonist, we've explored the types of people that Stoicism suggests we approach with caution, or from whom we should gently distance ourselves to preserve our inner peace and virtue. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic discretion. May the insights you've gathered here serve as a compass in your social voyages, helping you to foster relationships that are rich in mutual growth and to navigate away from those that may lead you astray. Carry forth the wisdom that even in our connections with others, the power to choose our path remains resolutely within us. Modern application. In our lives, this can translate to practicing moderation in all things and making decisions that account for future well-being, not just present enjoyment. This might mean choosing healthier lifestyle options or engaging in activities that, while not immediately gratifying, lead to lasting contentment. It's also important to cultivate hobbies and interests that provide deep satisfaction and contribute to our personal growth, rather than those that offer only fleeting pleasure. However, completely shunning all forms of pleasure can lead to an ascetic lifestyle that may not be sustainable or desirable. The key is to enjoy life's pleasures while maintaining a disciplined approach to ensure they enhance, rather than detract from our overall quality of life.